Hi guys! So I just got back just a few days ago from the Young Living Convention in Utah, and I wanted, while it's still fresh in my head, to share some tips for those of you that may be going next year. I believe it's going to be in the same place, and so I'm kind of assuming it's going to run similar. You know, it might be a little different, but I just wanted to share some of the things I experienced at my first convention, what I learned, so that you can be blessed on your trip next year or this year, whenever you're watching it. So the first thing obviously would be to check the weather. What's the weather going to be like, so you know how to pack and what clothes to bring and things like that. If it's at all possible, get there a day early so your body has time to acclimate. Some people get altitude sickness depending on where you're coming from. I came from Wisconsin to Utah, so there was a difference there, and a few people that were in our team did experience some of that. So just make sure, if you can, get there a day early. Otherwise, make sure you pack your oils that are going to help you with those symptoms. The other thing that I heard other people share was to bring an external battery for your phone. You will be taking tons of pictures of slides and maybe even some videos while you're there, and this can drain your phone battery super quick. And I bought an external battery on Amazon for about $29, and it worked awesome. I kept it in my backpack and it charged my phone several times, and I am just actually really excited to have it now just for everyday life, because it's awesome to have a charger for your phone in your purse, right? So I would highly suggest getting a battery pack, external battery pack for your phone. One of the biggest takeaways for me, I would say, is talk to your roommates. Chances are you're going to be rooming with someone. The hotels there are pretty pricey during convention time, so you're probably going to have a roommate, and it's good to make sure you're rooming with someone that might be on the same page with you as far as like when you're going to sleep. Like, some people don't need sleep, other people definitely need sleep. Some people want to go to bed early, some people want to stay up late. If you're going to eat together, or if you're going to go off separate in your ways, and you know, it's just kind of good to be on that same page so that things can be peaceful and everything for all of you that are in the same room. And I feel like if you're a leader and you're bringing your team members, just make sure, if you've already experienced convention before and this is going to be their first convention, that you kind of find out what their needs are and what their expectations are. And not that it's your responsibility to meet them, but obviously you want your team members and the people that are building your business and your business builders, underneath you to have a great first convention. So just, you know, I really feel like you should pour into them and make sure that you do focus on what it is that they might need while they're there, whether it be eating or sleeping or whatever, and try to accommodate them so that they can really fully take in their first convention in the best way. Another thing is packing comfy shoes. You are going to walk a ton, like probably twice as much as you normally walk at home. So you're going to want comfy shoes. That's definitely a must. Some people bring comfy shoes with them and then change into, you know, dressier shoes during sessions at the convention. Totally up to you. I just wore comfy shoes most of the time because it was easier and I needed to be comfortable. You're going to want a backpack. You're going to be kind of writing notes and having, you know, you're going to need water with you and snacks and different things, and you'll get some information, and you're going to want a backpack. Young Living often gives out a bag as part of their swag that you get for being part of the convention. This year it was a backpack, but I know in the years past that I've heard from other members that it's been a shoulder bag or different things like that. So you could count on getting that bag if you wanted, but I packed a backpack just to be sure that I had one. You're going to maybe want a lightweight hoodie or something like that, because you're going from extreme heat to air conditioning. Some people get cooler in air conditioning, so you're going to want something like that in your backpack that you can put on during the sessions and that you can take off when you're outside walking in between. Definitely sunscreen. You might, if you have lighter skin like me, you're going to want to bring a hat for farm day. Another good idea is bringing your peppermint oil in an empty spray bottle, so you can put some water in there and have your peppermint, kind of mist yourself down when you're outside in the heat. It was super hot there for us. It was in the 90s. It might be different the year that you go, but just make sure that if you're going to be dealing with the Utah dry heat, that you are prepared so that you can stay comfortable, right? Another thing is that convention is super fast paced. Like, I felt like it was a whirlwind. Like, there's so much to learn and so much to take in. There's like the general sessions, and then there's the breakout workshops, and there's farm day, and there's all this stuff kind of all crammed in, and then you might be meeting with your team members, and we did like a team dinner and things like that. So make sure you have snacks, like fuel to keep you going. Like I said, you're going to be walking a lot more than usual. You're going to be burning a lot more calories than you usually would. So maybe bring your Nitro, maybe bring some Ninja, maybe bring some snacks, some nuts, and some, bars or different things like that. I really, really highly suggest that you figure out where food is, maybe on your first day, or ask a seasoned person who's been there, or maybe even stop at the hotel and check in. This was something my team kind of forgot to do, and I'm one of those people that needs to eat, even if I have snacks, with all the walking and everything. Like, my blood sugar can get down, and then it's like my brain's not working as good as possible, and you want to take in everything, right? So make sure you know where food is, and like make sure you eat, because it's so busy and so fast paced that there was times like I looked at the time and I was like, whoa, it's 3 o'clock and we didn't eat lunch, or oh, it's 8 o'clock and we didn't eat dinner, so just make sure you take care of yourself. It's really important. You want to get in so much stuff, and you're going to enjoy convention and learn so much, but you need to take care of yourself too, and make sure that you're in tip-top shape. So make sure you know where food is. I know there was a Subway and a Starbucks right across the street from the convention center out the front door on West Temple Street across there. So I know there's some really close, and there's a little mall with a food court, and they did have food in the convention as well, but if you're gluten-free or something like that, you might need other options, because a lot of it wasn't available for that. And then if there was long lines, because this year it was 20,000 people, so you can imagine the amount of lines and things like that for some short food vendors. So yeah, those are my tips, and I hope that if you are going to convention this coming year, that you will have a blessed time, and that you will fully be able to take everything in and enjoy it. And I know I'm still processing half the stuff that I took in. I'm going to be going through my notes still, and it was so amazing and such a blessing to be able to go. So I know there's more tips, but those are the ones that I had on my mind. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, guys.